And now we continue our Psalm 40 project with Tina Rooks.
Yeah, you touch so many lives, and now even those little girls that I started with are now moms.
Yeah.
And I get to see their little girls, and they're coming now. And you can look at them and you say, oh yeah, we know about you. Yeah, and then we were over at the SDA church for when this section was being built, and loved to play sardines and overnighters, because we had overnighters here at church.
Okay.
Girls would all stay here and we'd play sardines, or Judy always had this thing about on Halloween to set up this thing in the kitchen, and the girls would have to put their hands in. And,
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. And it was really spaghetti, but she would say it's worms.
Yeah,
and
when
the
you
whole,
start playing with their mind,
oh
it
yeah,
goes.
and the grapes were the eyes, and they're just, again, just laughing and giggling. And it's just fun because they can see that, yes, our faith is serious, but you know, as I found with God giving me Dean, he has a sense of humor. And he does have a sense of humor, and he loves to play with his little girls and wants them to know him.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's, I think, I really love that you come from a large family and then have helped create a family, not only for yourself,
Right.
but for all the girls in all the seasons, whether they're the GEMS participants or your counselors, because I know that you have a pretty good relationship with your counselors
Yeah.
as well. It just, and that's, I've heard this over and over again, and that's one of the reasons why we do Psalm 40 is that people feel disconnected from the church. Well, get involved.
Yeah, that's true, and they do, and I need counselors now,
Yes.
so they can get involved. We'll take them in.
Small pitch.
Yeah, small pitch, but yeah, it is not just the girls that come, it is also the counselors. And as the GEMS, even when we go to conferences, it's a sisterhood across the world. And once a month, and not all the churches do it, but once a month, I have a meeting with just the counselors.
Okay.
And I make dinner for them. They come down, we have dinner, because that's what Jesus did. He said, I want to come to you and I want to have dinner with you. So it's let's have dinner and let Jesus come to our table. And then we discuss GEMS and we plan GEMS, and we also pray with each other and we share with each other what is going on in our lives. A lot of people don't realize the year that my parents died in 2016, in the very beginning, the end of that year was the starting of a full year of every counselor losing either a sibling or a parent.
Yeah.
And so it was a whole year, and we were there to be able to lift each other up and be, yeah. And we are sisters. We can bicker, we can fight, you know, and we can tease each other, and we do secret pen pals, and this program wouldn't happen without these counselors.
Oh, of course, yeah.
I mean, they are so supportive, and all the counselors, probably in the years, if I added up everybody's years, we're close to 250 years of experience in this church, because the church is so supportive.
Yeah.
I mean, to let us have a GEMS Sunday where we can come in and we can sing and we can praise and worship with them.
Yeah.
And we're just, yeah, it's just fun. It's just fun. This church is amazing.
I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can tell by just talking to you how passionate, how much you do love this group here at this church. And it's just a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
So Tina, I'm sure this won't be the last time we talk to you on the Psalm 40 project.
No.
There are definitely other areas we can talk about down the road. But is there anything else that we may not have touched on when it comes to GEMS, or maybe something you wanted to share about your own life that maybe I didn't ask the right question for?
Oh, there's so much to tell,
Of
you
course.
know.
And like I said, this will probably won't be the last time, because there are other areas and conversations we want to have with people that I think that you would definitely be a part of as well.
Yeah, so. And the thing is, you know, when you say, you know, how did your faith come? And yeah, we started in church, but you know what? Our faith grows throughout our years.
This is true.
You know, with marriage, with kids, with just your work that you do. God shows himself in so many ways and says, just stick with me, okay?
Yeah.
And when we kind of, go off, then he's like, come on back, So, yeah. And that's what we want to show the girls, too.
Yeah.
We all make mistakes. And we all sometimes just don't, do what we're supposed to do at the time. But God always has a way of saying, okay, come back into my fold, with our kids too. It's just like, and these lessons help mold us to be a better Christian.
It's true. Yep. Well, folks, you have seen and heard Tina's passion for her kids. You've seen a little bit about what the program's about. So if you want your daughters involved in something like this.
Yeah, come. We're here. They're my daughters when they come to me.
And if you are looking for a place to kind of grow in community and find a sisterhood, this would be a really good opportunity for you. Again, small pitch.
Yeah.
Tina, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
It's been a blast. So, folks, we'll be continuing this. And Tina, thank you so much.
Thank you.